Guess who's the new bully in this school? Oh, wait. Ha!
Suck, smoke, slither, and slay. Our name is Anapa Kuzumaki, and you're watching Disney Channel. Don't get too close. Oh, buddy. Why don't we elect a class president and leave? I'm Cinderblock Sun here from the Concrete Jungle for the competition.
Hi, my name is LSD. Please remember not to be the drag queens. This chocolate diva is on the fly high, and that's all perfect.
She's here to get her leg up on the competition.
Oh, crow, she better know.
I'm not just a beautiful butterfly, I'm a beauty fly. In a world full of chickens, always be a flamingo.
Let this go.
Judges, watch out on the stage. There are chairs. Look
Yes.
ahead.
If you trip, we do not have insurance. Literally, next year, we're working on because we're a business this year. Next year, we're getting insurance for our employees. Anyone looking for an HR position? Because we may need one. Okay, let's go ahead and meet and greet your judges for this evening.
Get up for Harris Grant.
Up next, we have Robin the Culture.
And our special guest judges. First off, get it up for Cookie God Depression.
Up next, we have Riley Robinson.
And there you have it, folks. Those are your judges for week 4 of Drag Master.
Class Feud. So, they're not. Yeah, they're not. So, we have a bunch of contestants who are impersonating celebrities, and they will be playing regularly old Family Feud questions. So, do we want to meet our celebrities? Okay. So, we're gonna do team 1. Okay. So, team 1, please give it up for Big Ange. Give it up for Ash Ketchum. Give it up for Teresa Caputo. Give it up for Donnie Thornberry. Give it up for Phyllis Diller. Give it up for Michael Jackson. Give it up for the Grinch. Give it up for Elmo. And last but not least, give it up for Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, my goodness. AJ, gonna take your microphone. And then if we can get one more microphone, please. That'll be great. Oh, thank you, Big Ange. It's been a while. Oh, here's my microphone. Star, your presence is needed in the back. Star Zenobia, your presence is needed in the back. There you go. Okay, so, have we seen Family Feud before? So essentially, we know how this works, right? A little. Do y'all know how this works? Well, you can help me because I don't. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to go ahead and go through a few rounds of questions. We're going to give the contestants time to answer. And then if they match the answer, they get points, and so on. At the end of the game, the points do not matter, so don't even look at the points, okay? We're here to have fun. So let's meet all of our contestants. From Team 1, I want to say hi to... So, in translation, I believe that was Donnie. How are you doing today? I'm well. I love your hairstyle. Yeah? We went to the same stylist? What? But did it charge you how much? That is significantly more than me. I'm sorry. Sure. Up next we have Teresa Caputo.
Hi everyone, how are you doing tonight?
You know, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Oh, is that true? I always feel like I have tons of souls watching me every minute of the day. I know how you feel.
Well, listen, do I have one following me right now?
I'm sensing some kind of vapor behind you. Oh, no, that's just a fog machine. Never mind.
Oh, well, you were close. And next we have Ash Ketchum.
Hi there. I just want to say, this is for sure a Pokemon. Okay, this is 110% a Pokemon and 130% a Pokemon. I've been a little boy for 20 years, and I finally grew up today, because I want to be the very best. No one ever was.
I usually have that same struggle. I want to be the very best, but you know, my imposter syndrome won't let me. Hello, Big Ian!
What's up, baby? Thank you, baby.
some Botox. I got it here. I got it here. It makes me feel so much younger.
Oh, good thing it makes you feel younger.
Looking good, baby.
You may not look it, but you know, it's okay. And over here for Team 2, we have Phil Dillard. How you doing?
Well, Hiliana Perez, I'm doing just fine. You know, at 105 years old, it's a really big deal for me to be out and about tonight.
Well, you look really good for 105.
Well, considering I've been dead for about 11 of those years.
I'm glad the dad has a sense of humor.
Right here.
Up next, we have Elma.
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here.
Do you like to be tickled?
Don't try me, bitch.
That's a child's toy.
You can try to play with me if you want. I was from the streets.
I'll save that for after the show, Alma. I'll save that for after the show. I used to have a Tickle Me Elmo back in the day. It was real fun.
Is that what you call your husband?
No, I call him Poppy. That's what I do. Up next, we have Michael Jackson. Ooh. Hi. How's the King of Pop doing?
A little sore.
Oh, what's been going
We
on?
met the doctor, Dr. Feelgood, and he bruised our esophagus.
I'm used to
We're not
that.
used to having such long things in our throat. They're usually prepubescent. Wait, hold on. Annie, you can't say that. Annie is not okay right now.
I was just about to ask if Annie was okay.
We just said no, bitch.
Well, I'm glad to know. I'm glad Annie is not okay.
She's raising her middle finger at you, but she's only got 2.
Well, I'm sorry, Annie. I'm sorry.
She doesn't speak English either.
Perdóname, Annie.
Not
Perdóname.
that either.
Désolé, mon amour. Désolé.
She said thank you.
Up next, we have the Grid.
The only reason why I'm here is because I heard there was a check. May I have that now? Because I did not know if next to psychos. I thought I was crazy. This is not it.
There's no checks available for you tonight, unfortunately.
Max! Get the car ready. And the saddles. And maybe the flamethrower. That's how the night goes. Fuck.
Well, I'm sorry that it has been an inconvenience for you, Grinch, but I'm glad you're here.
I'm not.
And next, give it up for Jennifer Coolidge.
Is this thing on?
I think it's on. I think so. Well, hello there, Jennifer. How are you doing?
I'm alright. You'll have to excuse me, Miss Hiliana. I took a lavender bath. Made me swell up. I'm having a hard time talking.
It's okay. Don't worry. We'll make it easy for you. Now, I have a question for you. I have a question. Do you feel safe around all these gays?
No. Do you know these gays?
Some of them I do. Some of them I wish I didn't. So,
I feel like they're trying to murder me.
well, I'll make sure that doesn't happen, okay? So, I'm glad we got to meet our contestants for tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna have our first 2 come up to the center. I gotta make sure. Let's make sure you each have a microphone. There you go. Oh, come on, AJ. Do it like we practiced. Come on. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and ask a question to you. The first one to hit the buzzer will have to give us the number one answer in order for their group to play the round. Okay. Okay. That's great. Sounds great. In the case that the person that hit the buzzer does not hit the highest answer, the other opponent may be able to steal the round. Yes? Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Okie dokie, let's go with our first question.
The suspense is killing me. I don't know how much longer I have left.
Well, you've been dead for 11 years.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, okay. Sorry about that. So, question number one. Okay, let's show the question. Name something you close your eyes, something to do. Okay. Jesus. You know what, Star? Okay, so the question was, name something that you close your eyes to do, and Donnie hit the buzzer first. So, what is your answer, Donnie? So, do we have obscene gestures? Oh. So, Phyllis, you do have a chance to steal. You don't have to press the buzzer. It's okay. So, name something that you close your eyes to do.
Honestly, have sex with my husband, thank you. He's so ugly.
Oh!
Exactly, because who would want to have sex with him? Sure. He's so ugly, he went to the dentist the other day, and the dentist said he has the best set of tooth he's ever seen.
Okay, okay. So unfortunately, that was not the answer. Since Donnie went ahead and hit the buzzer first, we'll go over to this team.
Yeah.
Okay, Teresa, we have 7 answers on the board. Name something that you close your eyes to do.
Well, very often when I'm getting ready to communicate with the spirit realm, I'll close my eyes first. So I'm going to say communicating with spirits.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. That was not the answer, Teresa. Do you have any other counsel that you need to tend to get an answer? Do you have any other spirits to speak to get an answer?
No, I feel like I need to try talking to the spirit of Phyllis Dilla, though. She might be able to tell me something.
I could tell you something over here on the mic, if you gave me the mic. So, it's actually kind of funny that she's here because of the fact that, like, I went to the dress shop the other day and I told my dress shopper that I was a medium and she wanted me to call her dead husband Fred.
What? So Fred was not available, but we do have Ash Ketchum. Yes. So, tell me something. Tell me something about Pokemon.
Well, I have a friend named Snorlax. I don't know if you've met him. Probably not, because he's too busy sleeping to pay attention to any of you, but, well, one time me and Misty were on top. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. So, what about, sleeping?
Sleeping? So is that something you do?
I'm gonna catch all the answers. Catch them all.
Yes.
With my basketballs.
Now, pass the mic on over to Big Ant.
Hey, baby.
Hi. Listen, I'm doing good. I feel like you may have a good answer for this.
Girl.
I'm sure you do a lot of things with your eyes closed, huh?
Okay. When I close my eyes. Hold on, I'm thinking. controversial, a little dirty. Suck and ding along. Suck some ding along.
I'm sorry, but that was not it. And that will be our first round. Okay, so we can go on to the next round. Okay. We have 6 answers up on the book of just. Okay, they work.
I'm sorry, is there some kind of disinfectant we can use? I think Donnie got some kind of it looks like mud on the buzzer. I'm hoping it's mud at least.
We never know with Donnie, right? Never know. Now, once I read the question, please wait until I finish reading the question for you to hit your buzzer, yes? Name something sticky.
Oh, I know.
Elma was the first one, so if you have the highest answer, you can take the round. What is your answer,
I was
Elma?
gonna say, balsamic vinegar.
That was what?
Balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar. Balsamic.
I would like a big word for Hiliana.
Yeah?
Yeah. Deodorant.
Bitch, it's in my bag. I'll go get it right now. Okay, Teresa, so Elmo did not have the right answer. If you get an answer, you are able to play this round.
Well, something sticky, I would probably have to go with acrylic nail glue.
Acrylic nail
Is that a
glue?
match?
Okay.
That's fine. You see. That's fine. We got it over here.
So, now, since you went, it would be Ash. Name something that is sticky.
Well, there was this one time that I did this move on Misty and it was super effective. Well, I don't know if I want to say it, but it had me coming.
So, remember, if you get 3 strikes, we do have to go on over to the second team to see if they can steal the round. Sorry, Ash, that was not the correct answer. Big Ann.
Hi, Vivi.
Oh, hi.
I feel so good.
Do you? Is everything okay? Are you sure? Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's better, baby.
That's better. Okay, now tell me something that is sticky. Come?
That has to be mine.
Come? Oh, unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. So, you have the chance to steal. Michael, it is in your hands. It is in your hands to steal this. Name something sticky.
Something sticky. Definitely preschools. End of answer. Preschools are very sticky. Thanks, Elmo.
Okay, let's see. Is preschool.
Who actually answered these questions?
A lot of people.
Not parents. Not parents.
Some of them were parents. Some of them were parents. Okay, so our second team was not able to steal the round.
So does that mean we win?
No. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and do round 3. Okay, we have 8 answers on the board. better just strut. I feel like the way you were walking across the stage, AJ, you were one of those brown girls. Round one. Michael, Ash, are we ready?
We have the mics, don't we?
Hiliana, when I peek at you, I want to write you a love song.
Ooh. Okay. With that being said, let's show the question. Remember to press your buzzer once I finish reading it. Name something you do in front of the mirror.
We could name it, but we're probably better off showing it. Can we get a beat, Elmo? For all the stupid people, our answer is dance.
The answer is dance. Yes. Okay, Ash, you have the chance.
8 points!
If you get a higher point, then you are able to steal the round.
I would say, you know, sometimes we like to play with that liquor tongue, and I like to get deep in there and check myself out in the mirror.
Check myself out in the
That can't
mirror.
win.
Team 2 plays the round. So give the mic on over to the Graham.
Goddamn, finally. Shit.
Well, hello there, Graham.
Hi. I might have whatever drugs that fucker's on.
You and me both, you and me both. So I have a question for you. I'm glad you were able to make it here on your very, very busy schedule. What does your schedule look like for today?
5 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 5:30, solve world hunger till no. 6 o'clock, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with myself loading. I'm booked, usually. Well, I was promised a check by the red puppy. So, fuck it. Guess I was lied to. Liar! Liar! Your lawyers are full of shit, just like you. It's okay.
Okay.
I do, thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I do. I use my
Remember,
new
you're
deodorant
on a
today.
team. You're on a team.
Fuck that.
So, question for you. Name something you do in front of the mirror.
Well, when the rich does have his positive moments, I like to look at myself and admire myself. You know, give a little, oh, and then I tell myself, I'm not going. That's what I should have did today.
So, admire yourself. Okay.
This is bullshit.
I'm sorry, Grant. Jennifer. Hi.
Alright, well, first things first, Hiliana. I feel a little left out
Why is that?
because Michael got to dance and not me.
If you would like to dance, go right ahead.
You want to say?
I would like to see. Yeah, show us what you got. Ooh.
You're welcome.
I might have to call you to be a backup dancer. Thank you. So now that you showed us your great moves, tell us, what do you do in front of a mirror?
Oh, first thing, I check the Botox because I can't show emotion for another hour and a half. To make sure,
Just to make sure, just double checking. Okay, so do we have check Botox on the board?
Oh no!
Oh.
Heartbroken. I'm sorry. Do you want a cookie?
Ooh, yes, I'll take the cookie. Ooh. It's like
It's a whole bag of them.
Oh, thank you. I got cookies, y'all. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay, so now the first team team has a chance to steal. Begin. Name something you do in front of a mirror.
Okay, so every day I get up in front of the mirror. I look in it and I go, fuck, you're gorgeous. But then I do my daily aspirations. BBTM, bling, Botox, turn into your culture, daddies, and money. Bling, Botox, daddies, money. Bling, Botox, daddies, money.
Okay.
I love it.
So let's see if Botox, daddies, money, aspirations, there we go, is on the board.
Affirmation.
Okay. So the answer is not there, so that means we have to end this round. Let's go for the next round.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a big ass pitch.
It's me.
French and Big Ange. Just making sure. Okay. Remember to wait until I finish reading the question for you to hit the buzzer, and the first one to hit the buzzer will have to give us the highest answer. Yeah? You both ready?
No.
Okay, show the question. Name something you smell before you buy it.
Well, that's easy.
Oh, the Grinch.
Your lover. God.
The lover.
You're a lover.
My lover. Okay.
You smell me before this? You know,
Okay.
I'm lonely. I'm sorry.
Smell your lover.
What? These people-
I didn't know you bought your lover.
I mean, I love this bitch.
Oh.
She can catch I'm lonely once again. She
Okay.
catch the good green stream, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Oh.
Now I do.
Oh.
Big Ant, you have a chance to steal the round.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Your answer.
Motherfucking weed, okay? You gotta smell it. You gotta smell it good.
That is not the
You like green
answer.
too? You like the green too?
So let's go ahead. Let's give them a moment. Let's give them a moment.
We'll see you till after that.
So let's bring it on
Oh,
to
I want
team
something, baby!
two. You can give it on to Jennifer Coolidge here. Hi again. Those cookies were delicious. Now, tell me something that you smell before you buy it.
Of course. Hot dog. Because let me tell you, Hiliana, I took one look at that outfit and I thought, you look like the 4th of July.
Thank you.
Delicious.
How's the hot dog? Is it good?
It's
Is it good? Yeah.
what's the question?
Name something that you smell before you buy. Hot dog. Okay. Is hot dog on the board? No. Okay. So,
Yeah.
Phyllis,
Hi.
there's no smoking allowed in here. I'm sorry.
There isn't. Well.
Thank
Oh.
you.
I tried my best to smoke with the folks' fake cigarette for over like 30 years, okay?
Okay. Now,
But,
tell us.
yeah.
Name something that you smell before you buy.
Okay. So hear me out on this lovely journey and this adventure.
Okay.
All right? So, my husband thing, well, he doesn't really do that much for us, but he did take us and the kids out to go get donuts the other day. It was the first time that they ever gave blood. Ah. So I'm going to say donuts is my answer.
Donuts. Okay. I'm sorry. Elmo.
Oh, Elmo is the answer?
Yes.
Yeah, Elmo says, a scented marker. Yeah, yeah.
sorry, Elmo, that was not correct.
Well, fuck you too, bitch.
Oh my god. Let's go to round 5. Oh shit, my bad. My bad, never mind. AJ, you're right. Team 1, you have the chance to steal if you get the answer on the board. So Donnie, please, tell me something that you smell before you buy. Is on the board? So technically, yeah, you got it. I can totally communicate with him, y'all. I can totally communicate. That's how high I am right now. Okay, let's go to the next round. Okay, Donnie. And Jennifer, hi, you are at the Celebrity Class Feud. Okay, it is your turn to answer. Remember to wait until I finish reading the question to hit the buzzer. Show the question. Name something you shake before using. Donnie. What do we think, crowd? Jumping? Okay, so... Is it, let's say, butthole? I'm sorry. No, that was her last question. Jennifer, you have a chance to steal this round. You do, yes. What is your answer?
In the movie I was in Best in Show, I was married to an old man. Okay. So I would say soup.
Soup! Soup! Okay, team 1, you get to play the round.
Where do I go? Okay.
Teresa Caputo. Same question. What is your answer?
Can you repeat the question?
Can you repeat the question? What was the question? Show the question again.
I can only see the future, not the past. I'm sorry.
Name something you shake before you buy. Oh, before you use. Sorry. Name something you shake before you use.
I'm going to say a wig.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that was not on the board. Up next, we have Ash Ketchum.
Well,
Same question for you.
I like to dig deep and would say my diglet.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I would like to dig deeper with my diglet. Oh, I'm sorry. Up next, Big Ant. I know you can do this. Name something you shake before you use.
I shake weight.
Okay. Like, that was a good answer, though. Good answer, Big Ant. So, Team 2, you have the chance to steal this round.
Right.
So, question goes for you, Phyllis.
Yes.
What is something you shake before you use?
Well, if I had to say something that I would shake, I would go ahead and shake my legs. Mainly because you want to know who's obsessed with my legs? Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders is so... I'm not done with the joke. Colonel Sanders is so obsessed with my legs, he's bringing out a brand new line of chicken in my honor. No breasts. Literally, you could try the best that you can. I have to be measured with a level to get my bra size.
Unfortunately, no breast was not on the board. So let's go on to our last round. Everything okay there, Donnie? Everything okay? We're good, we're good? Okay, so Phyllis and Teresa, y'all know how to do this. Remember to wait until I finish reading the question for you to hit the buzzer. So, the question. Name something that goes up and down. I thought Teresa hit it first. So, Teresa, what say you?
Something that goes up and down, me heading from Long Island to downtown and back home again.
Okay. Unfortunately, that was not an answer. Phyllis, you have a chance to steal this round.
Why, yes I do. So, what I would say that would go up and down is the Grinch's heart. You see, I'm just so happy to be here with the Grinch because I was told that the Grinch's heart at one point in time grew 3 sizes in one day. Well, let's just say that's just something I wish that my husband Fang would actually do, but just in another plan.
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer.
Shit.
So we will go with team 2. Sorry, team 2.
Hiliana, your grandma has a message for you. She said you need to put more garlic in your chicken pozzola.
More garlic in my chicken pozole, no. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have team 2 take this round. So Elmo, question for you. Name something that goes up and down.
Elmo's gonna say the fist inside of Elmo because Elmo is a puppet.
Okay.
The fist goes up and down all day long.
I'm sorry, but that is not the correct answer. All day long?
All day long. Why do you think my voice is this high, bitch?
That makes
I
sense.
can't help it.
Well, unfortunately, that was not the correct answer.
Yeah.
Yep, enough from you, Elmo. Next, we have Michael. Are you okay?
No.
You need a lozenge?
What's that?
It's something that coats your throat.
Is that for poor people?
Is it? It could be.
What's the question?
The question is, name something that goes up and down.
Before we answer, can we just take the time and we want to thank a real hero in the community, Ash Ketchum. Thank you so much for giving all of our gentlemen something to watch Saturday mornings. You've really helped them stay in the childish spirit.
Well, up until now,
No, we don't need you to talk. You're creepy.
up until
Back to the
now, I'm
question.
retired.
Thank God. The question, up and down, we would have to say, do you know that girl named Jack? Her competition record's been very up and down recently. No, that's right. That's definitely right. Wow, great.
Next, we have the Grinch. Name something that goes up and down.
This is easy. People, when you shake them. Usually children, what I'm about to do to these people over there. God damn it.
Okay, let's see. People, children.
What? These people never killed people before.
I'm sorry, but that is the incorrect answer. Team 1 has a chance to steal.
Jesus.
So, Ash, this is your moment to end the game with a
Not
win.
this child again.
Will I be the very best?
Yes. So, Ash,
No.
tell me, what is something that moves up and down?
Well, what rhymes with level? Lever. No! My dignity!
I'm sorry. With that being said, the Drag Masters Celebrity Class Feud is done! The winner is no one! Give it up for our celebrities. We have Jennifer Coolidge. We have The Bridge. We have Michael Jackson. Elmo. Dylan Diller. Johnny Thornberry. Teresa Computo. Ash Ketchum. And Big Ann. Thank you, everyone. Contestants, you make it off the stage. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, yes we are. So can I get some music unless the first contestant submitted their own audio then?
Ooh, so let's bring the first contestant to the stage. It is Anita Blythe. Is there something weird in the eye? That's a high up point.
Give it up for Anita Blythe.
Let's bring the next contestants to the stage. It is Luminous Magic.
Give it up for Luminous Magic.
They terminated that runway.
Hasta la vista, baby. voted. Give it up for Ella T.
That's the eye. Let's reconstruct the face. I never looked better.
You look like the handsome Squidward, bitch. Cheese! Look like your new teeth.
This smile has been sponsored by Dream Smile.
Which the winner of the Draft Master Class 3 gets a free teeth whitening from Dream Smile, which is the sponsor of AJT and half of the Columbus Entertainers. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that's all the play.
That was the entire face of the moon.
Did I miss any?
Not much, I think you got everything.
Oh, nothing here.
You got the eyes, you got the nose, you got the teeth, the mouth.
Okay, judges, are we ready for the next contestant?
Okay, up next is Center Blocks!
Center block is lost.
You're not lucky.
Just put some money in you.
She looks very box.
I think center block is a square. Yes, another center block.
SpongeBob was jealous of that body.
Are we ready? Joseph? Jueces. Estamos listos, jueces. Desde ahora en adelante voy a nomás hablar en español. Para las personas que hablan español solo me van a entender. Solo para las personas que hablan español. De ahora en adelante.
Bienvenido al Latin Takeover.
¡El Takeover! Próximamente tenemos a la concurso del equipo de Hiliana Perez. Still on aisle 5.
Period. Period, bitch.
champion.
I think she needs a little nail trim.
Give it up for Madam Ay, se me olvidó, tenía que estar hablando español, ¿verdad? Ok. La próxima participante es del equipo de Hiliana Perez. Give it up for Anonymous!
Here she goes.
Give it up for Anonymous! She goes, 'cause she goes, 'cause she goes, like she goes, 'cause she goes, like she goes. Yeah. I am a singer-songwriter. Hire me for any of your musical needs. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Judges, are we ready for the next student? We are selecting her to sing. She is Hiliana. And give it up for Hiliana. Final bosses. Final bosses. Judges, are we ready for the next contestant? Apparently not. They're not ready.
I could. Do you want one?
Is that Sour Patch?
Yeah.
Why are they so big?
I don't know, bitch. You're used to that side. I'll take one more. Okay, the next contestant is from Team AJ Quin West. Give it up for Trash. She's a Pokemon master. You will never be in her league. Okay, give it up for Jack. Get that up here. I'm out. I'm here. I'm out. You know, I really vibe with this music. I like this music. give it up for, from Team AJ Quin West, Ruben Moore! Just so y'all know, you got in trouble.
Yes, give it up for Ruben Moore! And there you have it, folks. Those were the final 5 dress code.
Oh my goodness. Did y'all enjoy that? Cinder Block. Madam Wood. Anonymous. Godiva. Jack. And Ruben Moore.
I just figured I would check.
Because, do they have it?
What?
Okay. Okay. So we're going to give critiques to only the tops and the bottoms. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. Tops and bottoms. But before that, I just would like to go over a couple rules when it comes to critiques. The whole purpose of critiques is for the contestants to take that advice in, take that constructive criticism in, learn from it, grow from it, and that requires the audience participation in the form of silence and respect, yes? So these contestants have been putting in a lot of work into this competition, and I would hate for their experience to be diminished due to the audience not being able to be respectful, okay? Yes? Yes. Perfect. With that being said, I'm gonna call some names. Can I please have Godiva step to the front? Can I have Ruben Moore? Can I have LSD? Can I have Anonymous? Can I have Luminous Magic? And can I please have Cinder Blonde? If I did not call you, congratulations, you're safe! Oh, now let's make sure that there was a little fist bump in there. Is it captured? Is it captured? Is it captured on film? Because Jack is the villain. Give it up for I Need a Blonde, Jack and Madam Wood. Okay, so let's start with critiques. Do we have the other makers? What am I stepping on? Is that a bobby pin? Who's trying to kill me? Okay. So y'all have a microphone, okay. I'll go ahead and give my microphone. Let's start off with Luminous Magic.
Can you hear me? Okay, there I am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. wonderful. I just want to real quick say to everyone tonight, that was fantastic, and especially in a brand new format with Class Feud, you really got thrown into like the deep end of something that none of us really knew how it was going to go, and I think you all ate it and did a fantastic job. So please, no matter what happens, hello. I just want everyone to know, like walking away from tonight, be very proud of yourself. So, Luminous, I want to start with the challenge. You had a very unique take on Ash in that this is Ash who has aged. As we all know, the joke is that he remains like 12 years old forever. And I like that you had that as kind of your unique spin on him. And I wish that it kind of manifested in more ways. Like if you're going to have him as like this slimy, greasy old guy that's flirting with everyone, I wish that maybe showed in more of the makeup, more in how you move, or if he's like debilitatingly old, if your like back was breaking mid-performance. Just having more of the manifestation of your choice into your character for us all to see. Going into your dress code, I think you look absolutely incredible. I love this very, very much. The weapon on the back was such a great choice. I like that you had such a confident walk that really matched what you were referencing. And I also want to give a special shout out to your drag versatility in getting to show us that you can do queen and king and in between and whatever your little heart desires. I love that very much. That speaks to me deeply.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I think that maybe just, this sounds so cliche to say, but standing next to everyone else on stage, that maybe more details could be added onto the jacket to kind of make it kind of keep up with the bodysuit, since there's so many details on the print of that, and I think that could have been spread out to the rest of your outfit, and so that's what I got to say.
That's a good note. I'll keep that in mind.
No problem.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Yes, I am.
Nice answer. So I am going to go ahead and start with the challenge. I love that, once again, what Klinika said. I love that you did something different, and I love that you presented more male in drag. I didn't know that you were supposed to be an older version of Ash, so the whole time I was watching you, I thought that it was a kid making all these sexual jokes.
That's what she said!
And when it comes to comedy, not everything needs to be sexual. And I feel like you could have done more jokes that weren't so much that. But I love how you had so many references to Pokemon and you threw them in with your jokes, and I love the energy that you gave behind all those jokes. When it comes to this runway, I could totally see the character, but I wish that there was a little more grit to it. I wish that there was like more dirt. I wish that like you could be falling apart with like special effects makeup. I feel like you would be very good at special effects makeup from what I've seen you do so far. And I think you're a cosplayer, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I do a lot of Naruto stuff.
Hey, nice. I fuck with Naruto and anime. Nice. But yeah, I feel like there could be a little more grit with the costume. And I also love the touch of the lasers. I thought that was really awesome.
I wanted to have that special effect like in Terminator 2 Judgment Day where Arnold Schwarzenegger, part of his face is just my eye. I made this eye patch myself actually. So it's supposed to be like a piece of metal melting off of his face, Judgment Day, Terminator 2. And that final boss fight where he's kind of getting up and there's the emergency red lights going off.
Gotcha.
That was my idea with that.
Okay, I can see that now. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Is that it? Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm used to you like saying, oh, you don't have a microphone. Oh, all the microphones are gone. Oh, that's fun. Now we actually have to pay attention.
Sorry, I got a microphone now. Give it up.
Thank you.
Next up is LSD. Sorry. They took my microphone, Erin. They took it.
Oh no, they stole from you. It's okay. Hello, Alice. Let's talk about the Family Feud first. When you came out, I was really excited. This is a fun character. The look was great. It was that very specific, like, 2000s Long Island, tacky, the cold shoulder blouse, loved it. Your accent was perfect during the introduction, and then after the introduction, she said goodbye. It was just your voice after that. I was like, yes, oh no, the accent is wrong. I thought that the wig needed fluffed out a little bit because her hair is really huge. And you even made a joke about shaking out a wig, and I was like, that needs to be bigger. And then on top of that, I feel like there just weren't a lot of jokes. It was a really strong start and a really good idea, and I feel like at a certain point it just fizzled early. And so that's my notes on that. As far as the look, I really like parts of this. I love the stripes, I love the rhinestone shoe, I love the embellishment at the bottom. I wish that there was something under, like, instead of just the black. What ended up on the floor?
I had a prop of the moon that Majora like crashes into the earth. I threw it into the audience, and whoever caught it threw it back and like exploded.
I wish we would have seen it a little bit longer because I like looked down to write something and then missed that it was there at all. So just savor those moments a little bit longer. However, when AJ picked up part of it, I was like, oh, that's cool, I like that. That's pretty much all I have.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
So I am going to go ahead and start with your challenge. For the challenge, I also agree with Eris. The accent was kind of there at the beginning, and then it got lost. I can understand because this is a stressful sort of thing, so little details like that we forget about. Let's see. But yeah, I liked your outfit that you wore. I could see her in the outfit that you wore. I sadly do feel like the jokes just didn't really land as much as I would like them to tonight. For the dress code, I thought the mood was fantastic. When you first came out with it, it was kind of upside down or like facing towards the back, so I couldn't see all the details, but what I did see, I thought it was really cool. With this outfit, I can see the character, but once again, there's elements that I like the chest piece to it, and I like the stripes, but I wish that, you know, it wasn't a black shirt underneath, and I wish that there might have been a little more detail with the skirt area. But you're wonderful.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
enjoyed what I've seen thus far.
Give it up for LD. Up next is Cinder Blows.
Hi, Cinder. How are you doing? I'm alright. How about you? I'm alright. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thanks.
Good, as you should be. So let's start with well, I guess we have both things here. So let's start with our box. First, I wrote yas. My only thing is that first off, this box is freaking amazing. I love the creativity that we got with the box. But we just got the box. I wish that we had something on your head or on your legs that really brought it all together. We could also see the cord a little bit. I think that there's a cord or something that was hanging. But other than that, the box in itself was really good. With the Snatch Game Family Feud, loved your Donnie character. I just wish that with those gibberish moments where you broke out of character, that they really stood out. There were so many places that you could have taken those if you were going to break that character and really make them this big, over-the-top moment. But the look, the hair was freaking amazing. Overall, a really great night for you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Is the microphone on? Is it on?
Hi, Slut Machine.
Hi, Tanika.
So, I want to say, you came in this challenge into a spoken challenge being like, I'm going to do a character that doesn't really talk. And then for the runway, I'm going to wear a box. And I want to say that coming in handicapping yourself, you really shined regardless, and you really made it all yours. I especially love, and kind of piggybacking off of what Robin said, naturally breaking out of the character with the character talking entirely in gibberish, like that is a joke that just gets better over time if you like let it play out. So like had it been almost near the very end before you actually like said, "Hi Hiliana, how are you?" I think that could have absolutely floored us. But I want to give special shout outs to the ways that you were able to work around the character kind of really having only one way to speak. You pantomimed great, you answered questions that were clever, and especially with the answer being X and the answer being ass. And we were able to get all that, and from one mind to another, that was wonderful. So thank you very much for doing that. Also, making shit out of cardboard. That looks goddamn phenomenal and sturdy as hell. And I can see that lasting you for so many more shows.
Oh, thanks.
It looks absolutely amazing, and I love that you added like extra elements to it. It's wonderful. Kind of going off what Robin said, I wish that there was some, since it kind of covered your arms, it covered what was underneath. I wish that what we did get to see on your physical body, being your head and your shoes, something kind of correlated with it. But other than that, please be so incredibly proud of the slot machine. This was a wonderful night for you.
Yes. Up next, Anonymous. Hello, Anonymous.
Hi.
Okay, so once again, I'm gonna start with the assignment. The look was fire, straight up. I saw you walk outside and I was like, oh, that's Michael, like immediately. I love that you took risks with the dark humor. I love when people kind of push that boundary, and you did that. Even the fucking nails on the one glove, that was rhinestone. I was living for it.
That was past contestant Mrs. Rose. If Mrs. Rose is in the audience, thank you for that.
Word. Yeah, that was a cool touch. I shot myself when fucking Jack started beatboxing and you were dancing. I don't know if that was planned, but that was so fucking funny. I loved that. Even like, cause I was scanning all of y'all. Even when you weren't on the mic, I was looking at y'all. And I loved how you just played with your dolls and you were still Michael, even when you weren't talking. I thought that was phenomenal. When it comes to this runway, fucking sickening. Like, it's Shigo, I can tell it's Shigo, but it's your version of Shigo. And I fuck with the natural hair, it looks stunning on you. And even, I don't know what it's called, but the fabric that you were moving around, that makes it, that makes it look like her lasers that she shoots out, fucking brilliant.
Thank
you fucking killed it tonight. Incredible. Good job.
Thank you so much.
I really don't have a whole lot to add. I also think you did an amazing job. The Snatch Game was so funny. This is just really visually appealing, which I feel like most of what you bring is very just like, you walk in and I'm like, yeah, lovely, stunning. And you also tie that into the background visuals. I think that you made the best use of the TVs and what it was, instead of just being like, here's an image, who did it?
We did it, but Hiliana helped because last week it was a shit show on screen. And she's like, girl, it's supposed to be 16:9 ratio. We're like, bitch, we're 40, what does that mean? And then we fixed it and it showed up. So we had to reach out to Hiliana. She's been an amazing coach through this whole process. We just hope I can she actually beautiful.
That was some sickening shit. Also, this is some sickening shit. It was great. I know you lost the back piece of your hair, whatever, it happens.
That was planned. We were getting hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was planned. Nanobots.
That is, as they would say on Family Feud, good answer. I just have one question.
What?
Is Annie okay?
No, bitch, no. If you saw her foot, Latoya's been eating her. It's so fucking aggy. The bitch needs to get a life. Bitch. And also, while we have the mic, Clinica, you are so fucking scary right now through that hole. Please put that shade back on. You look like powder with bologna on his face. It's grotesque. Drag should be a crime. Looking like that. Thank you. Wow.
You can't change the points now. Up next we have Godiva.
Let's do it.
Hi, Godiva, how are you?
What's poppin'? I am irritated at myself, but that's fine.
Oh, no, don't be. Oh, don't be. Like, the whole point of this competition is that we're all getting to grow and learn, and it's a wonderful, fantastic experience. And I'm so glad that you're a part of it. Please feel that love that we all had in this room after you.
Oh, thank you.
So, you came out as the Jim Carrey Grinch.
I did.
So, that character specifically, that character does not wait their turn to speak. And so I was hoping that there would be more opportunities where you would be getting our attention and interacting with people beyond when maybe like people are speaking to you.
Yeah.
Like I wish it was just more spontaneous. Like that's the entire essence of the Grinch.
That's
I wish
true.
maybe you had like moved around more and just like absolute fuck the rules. The real Grinch wouldn't want to be playing the Family Feud here. You'd be trying to tear the walls down, eating concrete.
You're completely right about that. I just want to be respectful of other people. I try to like interject when I could, and I felt like it was like appropriate, but I didn't want to like step on people's toes.
That's fair. But yeah, no, as your character, step on their toes. Fuck these bitches. Kick them out of the competition. But yes, for your look, I love how you've taken like this character and added such like a cutesy twist on them. You've turned Petey Piranha's diaper into like a very cute wrap. I love the piranha plants on the end of your arms. You've taken a boss and the boss's minions and incorporated them to your look to make it kind of very cohesive and fun. So I struggled with this too, with setting makeup properly, and so I do see it's kind of smudging a bit and a bit desaturated, and there are steps and processes to handle that, but otherwise, technical quality, I found this adorable and I love it. Oh.
Thank you.
You love it very much.
Oh. It's satellite dish in the head, Arista. The mic is dying. Oh.
Here.
I'll just hold on to it. You gotta reach in and grab it.
Okay. Oh.
What's moving on? Are you done?
Oh, work.
Okay. Hi, Gonzalo.
Heyo.
So first off, I agree with everything that Clinica said. I think that, with the Grinch you had, first off, I could hear you when you weren't on the mic having these moments. I just wish that they were louder. Clinica talked about, well, obviously they probably couldn't hear them, but they were happening. I just wish that they were louder.
Okay.
What got me with your Grinch were your shoes specifically. The Grinch is typically all green, and I just wish that there was some green within your shoes as well.
That's fair.
For your dress code, agree with everything that Clinica said. I just think that overall this this hat suit's a little large. And so I wish it was a little bit more tamed so that we could see these, wrinkles within the creases within your feet and within your arms and etc. Same thing with the makeup. I wish that also you would have maybe taken some of that green or some of those dots and placed those into the face as well. That could have taken the look a little bit further as well. But I agree with Clinica as well. But I wish that no matter what, whenever you enter on the stage, you be as fucking confident with no matter what, whether you hate your look or not, sell it to us. I want to see you fully confident no matter what you're bringing.
Thank you.
All right?
Up next, we have Rolling Mo. Hi, Rulin. Okay, so we'll start with Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my god. I laughed a lot. You came out and I said, I love this character, the voice is great, I feel like you really channeled her. There was the right balance of saying her iconic lines and then also filling it in with stuff that was you as her, which I really appreciated. I feel like you struck a good balance there, and the look was great. As far as your dress code, this is also great. I love the way that you presented it. I'm not a huge video game person, so I did not get a lot of the references on stage. So a lot of what I needed was in sort of the execution to really tell me, who is this? And I feel like you really sold that and really acted it, and you looked great. And also, kudos on this whole ass makeup change.
So I don't have anything else to say outside of what Eris said. And the only thing I did right was that it was great to see you outside of this dark character. It was great to see you in this Jennifer Coolidge, fun, loving other character. So it was great to see you step out of your box. So overall, fantastic night for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so before we go into placements, we have a question for the contestants that are standing up here. Dun 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 dun. The question is, how's the weather? No, I'm just kidding. No. So the question is, who do you think should go home? And why? So don't just give us an answer, don't just give us a name. Tell us who and why. Starting with Jennifer Coolidge.
Star.
I absolutely hate doing this, but what I have to say, I have to go based on like other weeks prior and today, but I hate to say it, but I have to say this.
Okay, thank you. You can go to pass the mic down. Godiva, same question for you. Who do you think should go home and por qué?
Alright, I'm just if you want me to be honest about it, and I don't want it to be like, oh my god, and I feel like it's gonna happen anyway, I would also have to say Luminous. The reason why I say that is because if you look at the competition, their drag is a little more elevated. I can't talk. I certain levels of my drag is also not as elevated, but it's growing bit by bit. But theirs has been like kind of mid throughout the entirety of it, and it is not translatable. But that's just my opinion on it. So I have to say Luminous as well. Sorry about it.
Thank you. Next, we have Anonymous.
We've been dying for this question, honestly.
And don't say Jack either, bitch. Do not say Jack.
Fine. We would have to say, for two reasons, Cinder. First reason is that cat mascot was ugly as fuck and she shouldn't have got second place. Guys, our helmet lit up. What the fuck? Second reason is because she's always been top 3 with us, and why would you snipe out no competition when you can snipe out competition?
I know that.
That's just the game. And this bitch is literally a twin flame. She's a monologue bitch. She loves vintage fashion. She's almost as pretty as we are. So Cinder's gotta go.
Perfect. Thank you. Cinder Block.
I'm so glad that you asked me this question because I do not want to. No, just kidding. We love you, Chanel, season 1 of Drag Race. Anonymous kind of beat me to the punch, but honestly, I would say Anonymous because she is, no shade to everyone else, but she is my biggest competition in this competition, so I want her gone. Or them, I want them gone, excuse me.
It's Jason!
Cancel. Hashtag cancel blocked. Hashtag blocked. Okay, LSD, same question for you.
I'm going to name 2 people, and this is nothing personal.
Go ahead, bitch.
I love both of you, and I want my answer to motivate you to do better if you're here next week. My 2 are Godiva and Luminous.
Okay, thank you. Luminous, what say you? Oh wait, you gotta tell us why, Alex. You gotta tell us why. Okay. What was the reason? Okay, we got it.
I love both of them a lot. I feel like I'm on a very similar level as they are. I just want all 3 of us to like step our game up. Like I'm trying to motivate you guys to bring it next week. Like I believe in both of you. You can do great things.
Thank you. Okay, now over to Luminous. Who and why?
Come on, say it. You got it, girl. I don't really want to send anyone home. We're not done learning yet. There's so much more to learn. There's so much more growing to do. So. I guess I would have to choose me and Godiva. And the reason why is because Godiva's misjudged my drag the most. And for me, because while I have grown, I've learned how to do a reveal. I've learned how to be happy for others, and now myself. But there's still something more that I can do, and I could have done that tonight. And hopefully, I can make it to the next round to show you what I can do from that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Luminous. Okay. So, we have come to the point of placements. If I call your name, please step to the front. LSD, Godiva, Luminous Magic. Unfortunately, you three were in the bottom. One of you is safe. The other two will have to go and prepare for an expulsion battle. With that being said, the person that is safe is from Team AJ. It is Godiva. Thank you, Godiva. You are safe. You are safe and ready to go for next week. Okay, so that means that LSD, Luminous Magic, please go backstage. Get ready, change if you need to, get in the headspace of whatever the fuck you need to do. Okay, because you both have to leave it the fuck out on this stage. Go get ready. Now, go. Give it up for Luminous Magic and LSD. Now, that means that you three are in the top. So,
and I'm glad that this top was very, very close. Because between the judges, they had to decide to break 2 ties from the winners and the top 3, which included Jack in that top 3.
Which we just want to make sure that Jack gets her flowers. Cause Jack did that shit, bitch. And I told you in the back too, I was like, bitch, you made me laugh. I feel like I could go back and forth with you, and that's really hard for me to do with people, so I love you, honey. I love you. Okay, so, with that being said, the 3 of you are in the top. 1 of you is safe for next week. Ready? Anonymous, you are safe to go for next week. So Cinder and Roland, you are the top 2 of the week. Can I get a drum roll, please? Will it be Team Hiliana once again? Or will it finally be Team AJ?
Bitch, we have a win with Jack. Don't get it twisted. happened?
Oh, we forgot about that. That was so long ago. That was so long ago.
We started strong, bitch.
Okay. The winner of this week is none other than... I forgot. Please make some noise for Roland Moore!
Roland Moore has won a cash prize of $150 and a digital art creation sponsored by Clinic of the Process.
Congratulations, Roland! Hey, do you want me to take your phone or you got it? Oh, you're okay. Okay. Whose bag is that?
I think that's Mo Chaos.
Mo Chaos, your bag. Oh no. Oh, like it says Drag Master too. Oh, like that has to be Mo. Okay, so District West, are you ready for an expulsion battle? Judges, are you ready to score these two in lip sync? Should I do it like Super RuPaul? No! You have been asked to prepare a lip sync to Games by Demi Lovato. 10 points. So it is a 10-point. Oh, everything okay? Oh, okay. Okay. Jennifer Coolidge had a little mishap here. Okay, District West, please show your support for you two on the stage. Give it your all. This is your chance to let us know why. What do you say? Got it? DJ, just ask your cat.
Text on red, and it ain't no accident. Boy, ain't gon' ask again. Now you got me in my head, waiting by the phone at night. That shit that I don't do, and I just can't explain what happened. Sending all these messages alone at night. I've been torn at night. In the morning, different story, ain't that right? I don't know why you play these games.
This is the moment in which we have to stall so we can have some math going. Because this season, our expulsion is scored. As we believe that would be the fairest evaluation. I just want to say that whatever happens tonight, both of you have grown immensely. From, yes, make some noise for both of them, LSD and Luminous Magic! You both have grown immensely from even just reaching out, sending your audition video in, and all of that. The person, like the people that I saw from those videos until now, different. So I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you, okay? So whatever happens, it is okay. Life will move on. And all you have is the rest of the world, okay? Because it's going to be amazing for both of you.
Yes.
Yes? I wish AJ would have gone to school to be a mathematician. Oh, you done? Okay, bitch. Yeah. Never mind. Well, bitch. AJ wrote a little note for me saying, "Fuck you," on here. That's why I was laughing. That's why I was laughing. Okay. So the judges have decided and have scored who the person that will be expelled tonight, who that will be. If you do not like the results, that's perfectly fine. Just let us not deflect from celebrating these contestants, yes? Okay. With that being said, the person that is safe is LSD. Okay, no, you're fine. Oh my gosh. Give it up for LSD! You are safe. You are free to go. We'll see you next week. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Give it up for Carrie, one of your bartenders tonight. Okay. Well, thank you, puppy. Give it up for my husband, Augie Stack. You better cover that. Don't be showing nobody, none of that. So, give it up. Please, everyone get on your feet. Stand up. Everyone stand up. Please show your love and support for this amazing, amazing entertainer. From Team Hiliana Perez, Luminous Magic! I am so happy to have had you in my team. Ever since I saw you, I was like, you have such a unique perspective on drag, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you. So one more time, give it up for Luminous Magic! Oh my goodness. Oh, take it. Ugh. There you go. Okie dokie. Well, this request, that was episode 4 of The Drag Master. Join us next week for the Art Ball, in which we have 3 runway categories inspired by art, like category number 1, which is art throughout history. Category number 2, art pop. Your favorite song from the art pop album. And third category is walking masterpiece. So make sure to come on out next is week 4. The art ball. Get your tables because they're probably sold out. And as I always say, well, actually, before I say that, the bar is still open. Get yourself some drinks and keep on partying to the music that DJ Disaster Cat puts. As I would say, I want to hear from you, not about you. Get home safely.